Let's go ahead and jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are the Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty. Let's see. If this is not your reading, that's okay. Just go and check out another reading here on the channel or another reader in general on YouTube. I always want you to get the assistance, the clarity, etc. that you need. Let us see, let us see. Put yourself on whichever side of this you go. What are the messages for feminine? We have going broke. Okay. Going broke is the very first card out. Oh, Lord. Messages for feminine. Boiling point. Okay. The audacity. Unsent text. X drama. Oh, Lord. The underlying energy here is hidden agenda. Let's get into this, feminine. All right, y'all. So you have an ex here, somebody that you used to deal with romantically. You're no longer dealing with them that way. This person is still clearly lingering around in your energy. They have some things going on with them. Okay, they got some things going on with them. I feel like this person has a lifestyle that their account, their funds, their finances don't support. It could be because of certain vices, certain habits, things like that. But this person is very, very upset. It says this situation is one spark away from full-blown combustion. Okay. The audacity. This person got some nerve with the audacity card coming out. Okay. This is somebody that probably said something to you a certain type of way. Came crazy, you know. We do have a bottle here. This person is going through some things, so they projected whatever they were going through onto you. All right, nevertheless, not an excuse. All right, I feel like this person has some things that they want to say to you, but they just never said it, and that says everything. Okay, that tells you everything you need to know. This person may know that they're wrong, or they may know that after whatever they said or did before, it's not going to be easy for them to come back. They probably have no room, no space, anything like that to come back, okay? This picture frame here, look at it, okay? So it's like whatever the picture used to look like, whatever the situation was before, it's not like that anymore, and they know that, okay? But they're still trying to bring themselves into your energy right now. It says the past didn't stay in the past. An old flame is reigniting chaos, stirring up drama, or still has emotional pull. All right, so this person may be trying to do something too to try to get a reaction out of you or to see if they still have emotional pull over you. But in the event that they have said something to you already and you have not responded, or you didn't respond the way they thought you would, this is why whatever they want to say now or moving forward, they probably won't say. So, I don't know, this person put themselves in a nasty place with you and they haven't been able to come out of that space. Yeah, we have envy vibes right underneath that. I feel like this person may have recognized that you have a certain energy inside of you, and so they were trying to get close to you for that reason. Okay. Not everyone's motives are obvious. This connection comes with fine print and a hidden clause, okay? And then we have consequences underneath. So this person is receiving some sort of karma here. And again, see, numbing out. They're drinking. They're receiving some sort of karma here for maybe having broken your heart, feminine. Okay, and this is a drama king or drama queen. This is somebody that is extremely dramatic. They're getting the consequences here for whatever it is that they said to you or did to you. They may also feel like the audacity of you not responding to them, like how dare you. But this person brought a lot of drama and chaos, and you can pick up on their envy vibes. All right, so I feel like they're mad at you because they're getting some sort of karma here, and maybe they feel like it's your fault. Oh, Lord. All right, let's see what messages come out for our feminines. Lordy, Lord, Lord. Messages for our feminines. Whoa. Okay. We have digital love. Lord have mercy. Living the dream. Happy family. Yeah, see? Like, in the event that things are going great for you, everything's fine for you, this is what has them feeling away. This is what has them feeling envious, okay? Because you're over here doing good. And I'm not, okay? I just saw going broke, right? That's the very first card, okay? Whatever's going on with them, situation's about to go into full-blown combustion, okay? Things are about to get really, really bad if they are not already. Meanwhile, you over here on some happily ever after stuff, or that energy is coming in. Lord have mercy. Yeah, see, unspoken feelings right underneath unsent text, and then we have holding you back. So this is somebody that is a distraction. And even if you were to entertain this, this would just hold you back. Perhaps this is something you've come to realize because of the way that the situation played itself out. A message was typed with intention, then deleted out of fear. The silence says more than the words would have. You see? It's like whatever they would have said would not have done it anyway. It's just not enough. Whatever this was, it could have started online with digital romance. Okay? So this is why they were able to present a certain thing to you, even though that may not be what's going on behind the scenes. Okay? Yeah, it says you're vibing through the screens, but don't romanticize a connection that hasn't been tested in real life, okay? So when you go to your real life situations or what's coming in for you, okay, you see something else, something completely different. So if this person is not already in that envy energy, they will be, you know? So you'll have that to think about, but it says you're not imagining the undercurrent. There's an emotional charge here that no one's fully naming yet. So you feel that this person has some things that they want to say, but they also know that maybe it's not their place. You know, they don't have, excuse me, certain access to you anymore. You feel like it will be holding you back. Like, yeah, you got things to do, you know. It says you're dimming your light to keep the peace. Love should never require self-abandonment. So you feel you wouldn't be true to yourself if you were to entertain this person or this situation. It was something that was never defined. Okay, it was something that was never labeled. The two of you had feelings, perhaps, but were they real feelings, you know? You have blocked passion. When passion is blocked, it usually reflects something deeper. It's time to look beneath the surface and ask what's not being expressed. I'm getting this energy here where if there was someone else that this person was talking to or dealing with, they may feel like they're unable to connect with that person the same way now because of the two of you having connected, even though you see them a certain way and have disconnected yourself. I also picked this energy up where they're sensing that, you know, things are just different between y'all. Like there's a distance. You don't have to think of these beds as being a literal thing. You know, it could just be that's the way that it feels. Like there's a block in the passion between the two of you. But it's because you pick up on some hidden agenda that this person has. Nothing about it seems genuine or pure or wholesome. It all seems like they have something else going on. Very interesting. Okay, so you have soulmate bond here. It's the underlining and ulterior motives right underneath that. Okay, so I feel like this person, they admire you in secret. So they have some sort of plan perhaps to intervene with whatever you may have going on. But this is after, you know, whatever situation went on with the two of you. And also after they got some sort of consequences and felt like, well, why do I get the consequences and you don't? So then it's like, that's going back to the audacity. It says boundaries were crossed, and the worst part, they acted like it was their right. Like they were in the right. Like no, you were not. Okay, so even right now, and even you were to move on and they feel some type of way about it and they try to make you feel bad, they try to gaslight you or anything like that. How could you possibly feel bad? after that person moved the way that they moved. So I feel you're going to meet somebody and the connection is just going to pop off instantly. You're going to feel like, oh yeah, I could do this. Okay. The person is going to feel the same way. This is like the Two of Cups energy with the soulmate bond. All right. It says, when you know, you just know. This soulmate connection is deep and real. This is that no explanation needed kind of love. Okay. Marriage. So whoever this soulmate is that's coming in, more likely the person that you're going to marry. The person that you're going to end up with. So yeah, whoever this person is, they move foul with you initially. And now they're upset. Alright? And it's not going to resonate with everybody. Because there are a lot of people that are, you know, wanting to get back with someone and all that stuff. Right? But this is a little bit different. This is like whoever's in this person's energy here that I'm reading for. You don't want to get back with this person. Because it seems like they only want to get back with you because they're in a rough spot, you know, or things are not going well for them or something like that. Something along those lines, okay? Yeah, we have the Hierophant card and it's in reverse. I feel like this person, so when we see happy family and living the dream, think happy family like 10 of Cups, right? This is like you and your person coming together. Y'all breaking generational curses. You know, the home is happy. Happy spouse, happy house. Everybody's happy. If you have children, they're happy. If you have animals, they're happy. Everybody's happy. Okay, so that's really living the dream. You know what I say, like you're happily ever after, whatever that looks like for you is different for all of us. That's what I mean. For some of you, that's your dream. You know that something is possible, something is real. You can't achieve it, you can't attain it, but somebody made it seem like it wasn't. It's because they're non-committal, right? And something with them was only, you know, as deep as the screen goes. That's it. Or something like that. But it says you're creating or aligning with a family dynamic that's grounded in peace and mutual care. This is the kind of home that can heal generational wounds. All right, living the dream. Living the dream isn't a solo gig. Every day feels like the best plot twist when you're with the one you love. Okay. So this is really interesting because I just titled a different video plot twist, okay? And it was more along the lines of mentioning how a masculine in the past was giving feminine the impression that they were on two different pages. So lo and behold, you know, if you thought that you and this person were on two different pages, you know, look at this and look at this. Now let's look at this. This is two different decks, y'all, by the way. All right, this is a picture frame here. And so it's like whatever you thought you were going to have or make or create with this person, that image, that vision was shattered. Okay, you like, nope, obviously that's not the case. You know, this person is something else or someone other than who I thought. With happy family here, the picture is colorful, it's bright, it's vibrant. You know, this looks more toxic. This looks more healthy. All right, so it's like you broke free from something that wasn't going to be beneficial or good for you in the end anyway. Okay, that's what it looks like. So this is one of those rejection is protection, you know, kind of things. Yeah, Fool energy is here. So the Fool with the I'm about to say with the 5, the Fool with the Hierophant in reverse. Come on, like that is like, it don't get no more non-committal than that. Remember we saw that card with the, it wasn't labeled. Okay, nothing about this was labeled. You and this person were just dealing with each other. So when they did what they did, or you did what you did, that's just what it was. You went in a different direction, they went in a different direction, okay? You have Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands, but there's a message coming through from this person, all right? So I feel like this message that they have not sent, perhaps they're going to work the nerve up and send it because boiling point, we can thank Mercury retrograde for that, right? But with boiling point, it's like this person has been doing some sort of drinking, perhaps. Again, bringing that back to mind. This person is upset, okay, because they feel like they let something good get through their fingers. You're like living a dream and they're over here going broke. Now, this may be a literal situation with the going broke, which prayerfully not, because we don't want that to happen for anyone. But it could be because they treated you all sorts of sideways. Perhaps you're in a certain position in life where you were down and out once upon a time and they pointed the finger and laughed at you. So this is just like consequences, you know, karma. Let's go back to that consequences card. All right, no more running. The karma is catching up and someone's being held accountable. All right. They're being held accountable because whatever they were posting or doing, or, you know, they was laughing at you because you were in a certain energy. Now they're realizing. Okay. It says they say they've got it under control, but the pattern is starting to show. When life gets heavy, their escape route is always chemical. Yeah, this person caused you heartache, and this soulmate comes in and loves on you good, and y'all gonna be living the dream, and then this person comes in wanting to speak their truths. Your Queen of Wands energy is going to draw this person in. It's the light. Page of Cups is an apology. All right. So yeah, when somebody finally sees who you really are, like sees your truth, like, oh, you're 9 of Pentacles, you're not 5 of Pentacles. Then it's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I apologize. You know, this is also given just don't judge a book by its cover. You just never know. All right. A lot of the time, the people that are in 9 of Pentacles energy are in 9 of Pentacles energy because they are mindful of how they're spending their earnings. You know, they're not out here clout chasing. Like that card said, you know, posting things to make other people think that they're living a certain type of way. No, I would much rather be doing that for real with the people that I love the most than to be trying to show other people who don't matter to me that that's what I'm doing. What difference do they make? Okay, yeah, see, exactly. I thought you were the 5 of Pentacles. For some of you, could have been twin soul. Twin soul treated you so bad. Okay, like so bad. But in comes a true soulmate connection that you built this happy family living the dream life with. It's like 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. All right, so yeah, it's all because somebody was very selfish, stingy, greedy. I just saw the 4 of Pentacles. All right, so selfish, stingy, greedy, something. 8 of Cups. Yeah, you walked away from this person. Okay, you detached emotionally. See, that's the blocked passion. They feel like things are just not the same anymore between the two of you. They're right, because their mask has slipped, or you just see them a certain type of way. And you can't unsee them. All right, so Hierophant in reverse. You had a 10 of Swords. This is betrayal. They backstabbed you. Strength card. You healed from it. Okay, you healed from it. You bounced back stronger. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. We have the Hermit. Yeah, this person feel like you're always to yourself. They don't never know what's going on with you. They may be trying to manifest you back, pull you back in. Manifest communication. Okay, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Some of you feel like this person really has nerve. Okay, again, back to that audacity. Back to that, right? Let us see. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Now, you know what's interesting? We have the Empress. I just heard you got it to give, but you got it to give. Okay, so just that could be literal for someone. Like maybe someone asked you for something and, you know, they go to say to you, but you got it to give or something like that. You could not have heard from this person in the longest time. Maybe they stabbed you in the back, thought it was the funniest thing in the world, pointed their fingers at you and everything, and come to you with their hand out. Okay, now you may be such a generous person that you actually go ahead and do it. You know, turn your cheek kind of thing. We have the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is about celebrations, good times. Yeah, so this person feel like you're celebrating a lot. Great things going on for you. They're dealing with the karma of their ways. Okay. Lots of success, lots of victory. Okay. This Empress, yeah, you walked away from this. You said you're done. Okay, whatever it is that they were doing, it just was not it for you. Temperance is divine intervention and protection. Spirit was not in favor of this either. I feel like because this person is all over the place. They don't really know what they want. They went from this ain't it, hee hee ha ha, playing with you, to no, don't leave. You know, for some of you, you already, like I said, progress, moved on. For others of you, not yet. And you will, and this is how they're going to feel about it. This is what they're going to do. Sheesh, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Nope, you said that door has been shut. You're more so focused on this now. Hey, that door has been shut. It's because of this person's ulterior motives. You feel like they come in spinning the web of lies. Period. It's just not good timing for them to come in with this at all. Nope, you said once a cheater, always a cheater. Once a liar, always a liar. I don't believe nothing you got to say. Okay, nothing at all. Says someone's words and actions aren't lining up, and that's not an accident. There's an agenda here, and love might not be it. Okay. So to get you to give your energy to them, perhaps, you know, that's currency. Yep, the Palace of Swords, Seven of Swords. I think they're so clever. All right. Yeah, because you got it to give. You're so accomplished. You're so successful. All right, the Sun card. Yep, lots of success, lots of abundance and prosperity. But you being the High Priestess energy, High Priestess Empress, you already pick up on everything that's going on here. That's why I said you're not paying them no mind. Your cup is reversed with the Queen of Cups here. Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they hurt you for the last time. Ace of Pentacles. And whoever this soulmate is, they're not playing. Like, as soon as they get with you, okay, they like ready to make you a wife, okay? Here we have the Seven of Wands, okay, and the Ace of Cups. So this new love, they're very determined to fight for this, stand up for this. Five of Pentacles, blocking something out. The Three of Cups here, yes, see, celebratory energy. That's engagements, proposals. I said that. The Ace of Pentacles, this person's going to come in, they're going to be so serious about you. Okay, the Empress with the Ace of Pentacles, and now the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Wands, over the Three of Cups and the Five of Coins. Yeah, see, like I'm blocking that out. Okay, the Empress and the Eight of Cups. Let's see. I feel a couple. I feel this one, Page of Swords and the Magician. Oh, it's like manifested a new soul contract because the other one wasn't harmonized. The other one wasn't it. And I feel like your mind is made up. Because the Two of Pentacles in the upright for me in readings is like weighing the pros and cons of a decision. You know, which way am I going to go about something based on which one, you know, outweighs the other. But I feel like security is really important for you. And when it comes to this other connection, you don't feel like it's secure, it's stable. Remember, there were no labels. It was digital. You didn't really trust the person. The way they were moving was like everything was a joke. Hee hee ha ha. You said, okay, hee hee ha ha. And you laughed away, you know. And now the person is like, has so much that they want to say, you know, wanting to talk to you and stuff. And child, they still up to no good. It's just because you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy. It's so crazy. We have the Tower. All right, yeah, so this is something that maybe came as a shock to them, that you see them a different way here. This is the Emperor. Masculine energy. I feel like there is a strong physical attraction between you and this person, or they may be physically attracted to you even though they're non-committal and can't give you what it is that you deserve. So that could be why they always come back, why they always try to bother you. You know, like that's one of the reasons. But you want something deeper or something realer than that. All right, we have the Three of Coins and Knight of Swords. Yeah. I thought you want to know that you and somebody are on the same page. Like, that's not something you want to doubt, question, wonder about. Like, if we moving forward as far as a relationship, then it's a relationship. I know what it is. There's no blurred lines. You know, that's what I get with that. There's no blurred lines. Right. All right, let's see. So we have party scene and invite only. So I feel like you're like in this energy of, it's like an exclusive type situation, you know. This may be where you meet this new soulmate. Okay, then we're back to that Hermit. They don't know what's going on with you. They just know you're, you know, successful, you're doing well, like that, but they don't know as far as like your personal up close, and you know, they don't know that part. You're not talking to them, you're not dealing with them. Yeah, it was just a situationship. Remember, nothing was labeled. Okay? Nothing was labeled there with that. So remember that line, how you gonna hate from outside of the club? You can't even get in because party scene and invite only came out over going broke. So I feel like this person is not able to do the things that maybe they were once able to do or something like that. And it may really be driving them nuts. Okay. I feel like, yeah, this is somebody that was in the non-committal energy with single life here. And whoever this person is that's coming in, you know, they don't look at it like you're rushing things like this other person did. They look at it like, yeah, I'm ready to share space with someone. Okay? We did see wedding vows. It says, whether it's moving in or feeling like home in each other's presence, you're aligning on a domestic level. All right? So whoever this new person is, things look really good with that. Okay? Let me see something chill for a minute. All right, y'all. Let's wrap this reading up. Let's see. This person here, I just feel like you're in a very exclusive energy. It could also be something about that, like perhaps they reach out once the invites go out for the wedding or something like that. Whatever it is that you're celebrating, you invite people and they're not invited or something like that. It's something going on. Whatever it is they find out about, they don't like it. All right. It says, don't confuse we're talking with we're building something. Okay. Yeah. So you and this person were just talking, like literally just having conversation. It says, if you've been talking for 6 months and still don't know their middle name, that's not progress. It's purgatory. Walk out and don't look back. Okay. Lord have mercy. All right. I feel like this person wasn't putting in any effort for real. They don't deserve a second chance at your peace. Okay, so they will come in and ask for one, but that don't mean they deserve one. It says they burned the bridge and now want to borrow your lighter. Block them like your credit score depends on it. Peace is priceless. Now, mind you, I said energy is currency, and it says going broke. So this could be an energetic thing, or this can be something really going on with their finances for real. Either way it goes, don't allow the situation to mess with your peace, okay? Some of you could have thought it was your person. It's not. For some of you, was twin flame. Twin flame, just say awaken. Okay. It says, if the group chat hates them, they might have a point. Your besties have no reason to lie. They're seeing your situationship from the outside, where it's clearly a dumpster fire. Trust their side eyes. Okay. So, you could have been telling your friends about this person, like, yeah, this somebody I'm talking to, this what they be saying, this what be going on, you know how people be doing, and they looking at you like, like, I don't know about dude, you know, because they're on the outside, so their feelings and emotions and all that stuff are not involved, and they're able to think from a logical place, not an emotional one, you know, and they're like, I don't know about this. Yeah, so I feel like this person broke your heart, like I said, and then they come back also trying to be like, yeah, here's a love offer. You like, if you don't go somewhere, you know, it says you can't heal in the same place that broke you, okay? So trying to be with this person when they made you feel the way that they did, and it was intentional for some of them, no, absolutely not, okay? You're not overreacting. You're finally reacting to being ignored, dismissed, and gaslit. They told you you're crazy, dramatic, too sensitive. No, babe, you're just finally seeing the nonsense clearly. Congratulations. All right, it says you can't fix someone who thinks you're the problem. They blame you for their mood, their mess, and their mom issues. Sweetheart, you're not their enemy, but they sure treat you like one. That's that evil eye energy I was talking about. That's what I mean. Sometimes people send you that energy and they don't realize they sending you that energy because they're projecting. They may also recognize some sort of light inside of you. And keep in mind that something here about tables turning. So at some point in your life, things may not have been the best. This person was pointing a finger and laughing at you just like this person in this card. And now they hit in a certain place in life and they see you up and it's stuck and they don't like it. They're feeling some sort of way about that. All right. But it says, if it feels like a game, it's because it is. You're not confused. You're being played. If someone keeps switching up the rules, flip the board and walk away. You're nobody's pawn, baby. Do you see? So like you flipped something around on them or you literally flipped it. Okay. So yeah, you could have flipped them off too. Another thing I'm hearing. But those are the messages, y'all, that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Information, that's how you can book personal readings with me. Purchase any of my decks, my books, or any of the merchandise can be found in the description box beneath this video. Peace and hair grease.